Hello, sir. Hello.
It depends on what kind of wings. This is hard. This is but you need to think, keep this thing in mind, like layering. Feather have very specific layering. Wings like feathers, so we have very specific layering. If you mess up, it will look different because on backside and front side is different always. But it's creative. Like if you plan it out, you can do it very easily. Because first top layer is slightly different. Then you have another layer. Then we have this big feathers. So three layers. So if you like plan it out, you can do it very easily. Or it's alpha. It's all alpha. For that high poly also, if you want, you can like you won't, if you want, don't want, you don't create it. Do it in directly in alpha. That works perfectly. And just wait for a minute. I'm copying something. Then we'll start. अच्छा हाँ तुमने फाइल किया था मैंने डाउनलोड भी किया था मैं ओपन करना भूल गया सिस्टम में नहीं डाउनलोड किया था It's not bad. Hmm? Uh, uh, find it and like whenever creating something is keep your upper jaw and upper beak this is like beak, right? So upper and lower beak separate. Because usually this is like bird-like feature, like more so usually beak is a separate part altogether. So keep it separate. That will be give you more control over it. It is not bad. Only thing that I feel with this one, this wing should go like this. The edge should be connected here. Instead of going, it's reverse basically. तो ये इधर अंदर नहीं जाएगा, it will come outside. This is like क्या हुआ? This is like slightly off center. Symmetry में गड़बड़ है. So like everything is together, right? So इसमें अगर if you separate the beak, you can detail it nicely. If you keep the eye separate, you can detail it nicely. Rest of the part is fine. Or इसको after doing this, you have to dynamize the model or remesh the model, then add detail. For blocking, so for blocking purpose, this is fine. After this, you have to apply a Dynamesh or a Z-Remesh. So it will give you proper topology based on the shape and then add detail. That will give you more control. Dynamesh, while blocking out the model, once the blocking is done, remesh the model, then subdivide and add detail. It's not bad. What does for define karo? Like usually wings car, this thing, it should. Hmm. No, no, no. Dynamesh. Huh? Remesh the model. For that, you have to duplicate the model. Color is becoming gray, right? So you have to duplicate the model, then remesh the model, and after that, in sub tool, you can see there is something called project. So first duplicate your actual model, then remesh the model. So you have two versions of model. One is the original one is the remeshed model. Remeshed one is gray in color. Subdivide it multiple times and project it. So when you project this thing, here's something called you see color is on. So it will project all the colors back to your model. So it will be highly optimized plus with all the colors. Copy. Before is yes, so we're going to start our call everybody in. Yes, I'm opening your file only. Yes. So install Quixel Bridge and create a login in Epic. So then log in with that, you'll get everything for free. I cannot open the file. It's in 2021 version. I have 2020. Okay. Very nice. it looks weird, right? But you were that is default problem. So once you render it, it will be fine. For that, we'll check it in Marmoset. Okay, hi, sir. Some yellow building texture. Let's check the textures. The file won't open, but you have FBX file. What's that? Okay. I am my file also in 2021. Yeah. Mhm. No, baking is for like whenever you have soft edges or you change anything in high poly. If you don't have, you can just simply just keep it flat and whatever detail you're adding in normal texture, convert that into normal. Solid. Yes. That's ambient occlusion, na? Yes. Array. First day, I took the entire thing, assigned different materials for different parts based on the texture. Then I baked ambient occlusion. Everything together. If you don't have everything together, how will you bake ambient occlusion? The entire thing. Suppose I am going to create this table, this cup and everything. If I remove this cup from here, it won't generate this shadow here. You have to import the entire thing, bake only table, so it will cast this shadow here. Okay, we can do it. So, and placement wise, everything is messed up here, so I cannot see anything. So that's a normal map visibility. That's here. This is unwrapped, right? Yeah. So whatever you apply, export this into Marmoset and apply all the textures. You can see everything clearly there. This will look like this only here. In Maya, it looks clean, but I can see tiling issue. This is small, this is big.
Yeah, this problem is coming up.
That means UV problem. This UV is bigger, this UV is smaller. Bigger the UV, more resolution, smaller the UV, less resolution. This have less resolution, this have more resolution. See, if I apply a checker map here, light here, diffuse, checker map, 20, 20, it depends. So checker side, this sides is supposed to be small, front is supposed to be big. This is wrong. See, only this part. There's something, some issue. So just check. So double check it. Your checkers are like at least the front part or the visible area have more resolution. This is the problem. So you we fix. Double check this thing and select the entire thing. So
So this one, the UV map is not
visible. Let's see. Maybe there is no UV.
So actually, I'm done.
Something happened. Let's see. It's here. Material ID is fine. UV slot also one. Correct. UV.
So if this is the time
All text, X-ray vision.
Okay.
So all text was pressed. No matter what you do, nothing will change. So I just rotated this thing. I can see through this thing. I just pressed all text. Correct.
So, this checker size and
Uh,
this checker size is different. So, will it matter because I'm unwrapping it, when I unwrap it, only
Mhm.
this size is correct.
So based on the map, like this is separate texture with this or with or completely separate.
So, completely.
Okay, then there is no connection. Then there is no connection. Now, if you're using one map, like suppose this building using one map, so entire building should have same checker throughout the map. Same, same, everything. Yes, if you want the sides can reduce it slightly, make it bigger, checker size bigger, but those sides are not visible. Front is visible, so you need more resolution there. That ways. So that's how we can do it. That's it. And okay, Akshay is online. And one more, somebody else was there, in your class. Somebody, yes. Where is he? Yesterday he joined. I don't know. One of my friend's friend, he got a heart attack in Ladakh. No, Ladakh is like, see, you need to be physically fit because low oxygen level. And if you have some condition, asthma or something, it's going to be very difficult for you. So, I hope he's, I guess he's fine. Yesterday he joined, so he's fine only. Okay. So, but what I'll do here, my file I'm not able to open. Can you send me your file? This thing, I'll start show something on that only. I'll mail in the file. OBJ or FBX, not max file. The select the entire scene, export it as OBJ or FBX.
Sir, can I send message?
Confusing. No, like suppose I have this wooden texture. So I have this section, right? So I'm tiling it multiple times. So what I did is for whenever you download a texture from Bridge, you have a normal map, you have roughness map. So I imported everything together, tiled everything together, and all the normal now duplicate multiple. This is like this box have suppose four textures, four type I have to tile. That means this one, like I have normal map here, I have roughness, I have diffuse, three maps. So this three map duplicate here, three map duplicate here, three map duplicate here. So I have basically four times of each map. So I selected all the albedo, merged it, all normal, merged it, all roughness, merged it. Different folders. So roughness in roughness folder, normal in normal folder, diffuse in diffuse folder. Okay, I'll do it in simpler way. I'll create only diffuse first, with only normal, only roughness. So you could have said that that time only. So I no, it's fine. It's fine, no problem. And there's one more thing. Like maybe can I send? I can send. Okay, Akshay, you can send. He's messaging like, can I send? So, like most probably again like tomorrow, there's a good chance I might not come because I'm not well. After coming to office, I'm getting fever again, so there's a possibility I might not come. But I'll conduct class online. Sure. Okay, send you a file. And what happened to him? Why is not coming? He sent me some message though. I don't know. Huh? Okay. Sir, 2-3 days I'll be online because I am having food poisoning, and as okay. But he's so skinny. Why he have the food poisoning? No, usually skinny people, they have a strong immunity system. The Chinese is not good. I love Chinese. Like I can digest almost everything. Only thing is weather change I cannot handle. I have I like this weather change like every like, in throughout the year. I usually don't fall sick except this thing. Whenever weather is changing, I'll get flu very easily. This one. Copy. Okay. Unreal Engine only. Huh. So you have Unreal Engine? So no need to install this. Or you can install instead of Unreal, you can install for Max Maya. Is option for Max or Maya. So select and install it. And make sure log in with your Epic login. Any other login, you have to pay for it then. Okay, I have. Anytime, anytime. No, I applied a checker map there. So one checker map. Let's see, one checker map. Hiding is 1 1, so we increase to 20. 20. And I can see all the checkers are visible. No problem. So yesterday's class was confusing. No problem. I'll explain it again. So this is my file. So I must say this is like a starting because I don't have my file here. But I have my file, but version is mismatching. So for this, so what I'm planning is for this. So let me check your UV, how you have planned. So I cross check it. So, this floor and this is different. This having different texture, this have different texture. But why? Uh, like tiles and all. Yeah, that's fine. So why can't we have same texture, same texture map for it? No, no, I'm asking. Like we can have it, right? Like half of it I can have asphalt, half of it I can have tiles. Then why two textures? Yes, that's what that is the whole idea of UV. So we have to optimize the UV space, plus we have to use the maximum amount of texture within whatever is available. Because if I want, I can for each and every part I can assign a different material, right? But which is technically incorrect. It will increase the load on the system because if each and every part have a different texture, then it will increase the number of texture maps, number of like you. It's not just one texture. Diffuse, normal, roughness. 3 maps are increasing. So you're increasing a lot of maps. If I combine these two, I can say 3 maps directly, right? And this is something combined. So that's why I asked, based on the material planning, combine the geometry. So these two, if I'm planning together, yes, that's what you're supposed to do. Attach it. You attached it, now it become one part. So now you can just assign one single material to it. No, it's unwrapped already. I just have to align it, like fix it. understand this UV thing is this is very important because this is base for your texturing. If you do any mistake here, you have to again come back to this stage and fix it and then go forward. So this is very important. Understand this thing properly. So this is two different parts, and resolution wise, this should be quite big, right? So what I'll do is in pack it. You can see I packed it. Let's see if I apply this thing again. These two packed, but still I have decent amount of space empty. That means I can add more elements here. Do not waste UV space. There's a basic rule of thumb. If there's a wastage of UV space, try to add something from your scene. Like suppose you for this shop, you have added a 1K one map. Instead of that, this dustbin or maybe this pillar, put into this. So you can have this space empty, use better resolution for this close-up shots and less resolution for this all this thing, and plus stretch. Oh, it's not stretch, it's a bend. Okay, it's bending. No problem. Bending is fine. Now see, let's see. So here I feel if I apply these two resolution, I need more resolution for this. So collapse. Select this and select this. Select this also. Everything together. This also. So that means I need to combine them also. So based on the surface material, combine them always. And there was something else, yeah, part of this. Huh. Yes, you can type it on just write it or download a no parking sign and keep it there. So this is fine. Now apply map. And why this thing is flipping? Okay, it's flipped. So you can see I connected this thing and I can see it's flipped, this flipped automatically. That means there's the issue with normal or something. So there's some issue happening. So I'll use a STL check. Everything looks fine only. Collapse, yes. No, this is not backface curling. This is some normal issue. Let me see. I just combined it now, so it created some problem. So I apply this. This is very strange. Checker is visible from only one direction. Black color. That's weird. Okay, applied green to this entire thing. Everything is combined except glass. So this is a standard rule for glass and metal doesn't go together. You can have same texture, but you have to separate the material. So for this glass, if I want, I can definitely combine it. So what I'll do here is, where is other part? Okay, so duplicate this thing. So make sure combine them, attach them always. So this entire thing, select this and I'll check UV. You can see now, if I apply a checker map here, you can see checker map doesn't match at all, right? Select the entire thing, pack it. All the checker maps are same size, and what happened here? Huh? The small is fine. Small in size fine. So for this, because this is like a road, I cannot keep it like this. Road, I cannot increase a poly count. or like sorry, texture detail. So what I'll do is I'll select all this thing, push it outside. Here also I can see it's overlapped. Why? Oh, for this also you have applied two different maps. Wrong. It is technically completely wrong. No, no, don't do it. Array, that's what I'm saying now. One material, one texture. And based on the like you have to fill this entire box. You cannot use for everything separate material and texture. That is technically incorrect because we have empty space. So use that space. So based on this, let's see. Select this entire element. Rotate. Fill it. Now we have this ring, which is this one. It's like way too big. Reduce. And here I can see that where is the poster? This is the poster. What is it? Why this thing section is separated? This you can separate thickness. So no problem. Front part. So always whichever part is towards camera, start with that. This is your camera side facing this thing now. And why we are trying? Oh, because of I imported it. Oh, that's right. So now what I'll do is select one side and stitch only one side. Stitch. 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 Polygon angle. It's still fine, right? Only thing I have to move it, rotate it, and yeah. So rotate this thing, straighten it, and one more thing I can do is now just only one side. Stitch it. It's flipped. That means wrong. So I have to check if there's anything flipped in this part. So go to face mode. Try not to flip anything. Inverted polygons. So I can see this one is inverted. Automatically select this one, and this is we have flip, mirror it, fixed. Edge mode. Stitch it. Select the entire thing. Relax again. Correct size. So now, now you have only one side. Like previously, you had seam for where it is. This thing. Like this front also seam, back also seam. Now you have front there is no seam, back you have one seam and plus the edges. So less seam. And this thing entire thing is together. So texturing will also become easy. If it's separated, every corner it will create seam. So this is something, and this is a poster. So this can have more resolution because this might have more detail, like text and all, right? So based on the your detail level, you can definitely control and scale proportionately. So for this, you can keep it high resolution. This is technically incorrect. This is like way too big. This is that ring. Because that is in any scenario it won't be visible in camera. You can keep it small and rest all this thing, especially this section. And this one. Move it out. Give it a little bit more resolution because you have empty space. And this is like why I'm doing it, because I have a lot of empty space. If I don't have empty space, I'll keep everything same size. So if you have empty space, only and only increase those areas wherever you need more details, because this is going to be a metal thing with painted metal. This is going to be concrete, right? And this is ground level where most of the dirt, most of the damage will happen. So you have more scope of texturing there, more scope of adding detail. So for that area, I'll increase the texture detail. Then wherever I have text or font or something, picture or something, poster, it needs more detail, because for any text or anything need to be visible, you need to have decent amount of poly count there. Sorry, textile density. That's why I increase the density there. So now I can just simply fit them wherever I want. And this is again half of you have split it, which is not required. So whenever this thing happens, there's a thing, something we can fix it. This is slightly angular, right? And it creates problem. So what I can do is select in face mode and straighten it. So if you straighten it, where is my this thing? There will be this kind of one slight bend, but this is only and only in viewport because it's supposed to be slightly tapered on the top, but we made it straight. That's why to fix this, the easiest way, select only one side, scale down. That angle we have to create, right? Like this, we can fix it, or we can keep it straight also. So because that much slightly bent won't be visible, so we can fix it like this, and now we can place it. So for so for that we have to keep it curved only. There is, because trash can have more loops. This have only 4 sides. Trash can have a lot of like sides. That's why for that we cannot do this thing. Yes, we can, like one side we can straighten up, another side we can bend it like this. It will work perfectly. So resolution almost kind of. Resolution wise, this part and this part resolution I'm trying to match. So I'm giving space and resolution wherever it's required. And this is like something really tiny. So again, this is very small, nothing is visible, and it's again multiple parts. Do not do it. Oh. This top part, you can keep it separate. That is fine. This is fine. So best thing is you can stitch it like this and relax it. Once giving like this. Where is it? Which part? Oh, it's somewhere else. And okay, then you can leave it. No need. Then that part is not required. Relax it, and you have this part. Increase it because this part is visible, right? Keep it here, and this part is again not visible, but I have a lot of empty space. So increase it because I have empty space, right? Fill it. So, so it's same like this. Similarly, if I want to like properly use this area, let's use this like this. Hmm. Target will where? No, no, keep the geometry separate. Glass. Oh, this part also is there. I forgot completely. I just filled in. So, okay, anyways, this is like anyways way too big, like this size. Right now, this is like way too big. That and this three. This thing I can reduce and place it wherever empty space because this is not important. It's not visible, and I have this entire space empty. Hmm. If you have high poly, select the entire model, apply once model. If you don't have high poly, select the entire model, apply auto scale. So here also stitch. Hmm. Hmm. So bevel it. The easiest way is bevel the corners. It will solve all the problems. And now this is a tiny part, so this much slightly stretch won't be visible. Okay, now this part I need to separate. My bad. Okay. It's done. So all this corner, you can see this slightly stretch reason. If you want to really fix that, you can see it's almost correct. Slightly stretch bend is there. If you want to fix it, split them, break it, and then relax it. Now it's clean. So if you do it like this, entire model, that part is together. So you can, whatever color you are adding here, you can add the same color here. So get rid of seam, right? If you keep this thing separate, so you have to identify that place again and add the same color. It will become very difficult. So try to keep it together, keep everything similar, same, and then add all this detail. Similarly, like now, this is, I can create this thing easily. I guess it's still I can place everything, still I have an empty space. And these are like way too close. Always have some amount of distance. If you remember, I said like at least 2 pixel. So those things. fill everything. Still you can see I have empty space. Now if I want, I can keep the glass also here. And once after texturing, I'll separate that part. So that is also I can do. So now you can see I have like three parts, this, and this entire pillar part of only one texture map. So I saved 6 maps. The same manner you have to plan everything like this. Oh, okay. Then that class, I'll just attach it. Attach that. Here is the class. That is for matching scene. That's seam, matching seam is last. Finally. We'll texture everything. Once we're done with it, then we'll move to matching seam. So this one, if I want, I can keep it here. And this is my glass. If I want to add some detail in glass, like scratches or something, dirt, so just give it like little extra space, right? Still, you can see I can if I want small things, I can add still here. There is a lot of space. I increase the resolution way too much, and still the space. So collapse, yes. So this part is ready. So similarly, when you're planning for texture, like this building, and what happened to this windows and all? Okay, same window. Okay, okay, that's fine. This is alpha. This is also alpha. This is also alpha. And what happened to this glass? No, there's nothing. Yeah, of course you can like see you're increasing your work. So if you keep it simple and keep all the objects there and create one texture, one UV, one texture and done. So later you will like this is like modular piece and all those things. This is what we do while modeling to save our time. Create one part and duplicate. Or like once you have a huge scene, we create one part, model, texture, everything, and then duplicate in engine. So that's a different process altogether. So right now, keep it simple. Everything simple. Do not unnecessarily make it complicated. Keep the glass, and then duplicate and keep it like this. Okay, let's see. Now, okay, it's like square only. Only because of the shape. So okay. So again, so now this entire building have only one map. So what you can do is that's fine. So what you can do this entire building, let me see the UV. So in this building, I can see empty space, right? So all this empty space can be used, and I can select the entire thing and fix the resolution, and I can see a lot of thing. What do you call it? Separate parts that can be combined. This front panel entirely you can keep it together. You can see there is a seam here. Uh, hmm. Okay, let's see.